Do you have any debts? Good day, I'm Rachel Leduc, Ambassador for Women's Potential, and today I would like to talk to you about your debts. Do you have debts? I'm sure you do, because most of the people will have debts. And I have to tell you that once you don't have any debts, that you don't owe any money on credit card, lines of credit, margin of credit, personal loan, you feel amazing. You feel like you gain some kind of freedom. So I remember a time in my life where I had so many debts you wouldn't believe. And I'm not talking about mortgage. Mortgage is another stuff. It's another thing. But, you know, lines of credit, personal loans, credit cards, and I was in the six figures. Oh yeah, you heard me right. So I had over 100,000 in debt. And why? Well, of course, I was spending more than I was making. And at that time, I was making a lot of money. But my spending was totally out of control. And I remember when I would go to the mailbox and getting all these envelopes, I was afraid of opening them. I would just throw them on a pile. And I didn't want to go online to check my bank account because I was in panic mode. I owed money everywhere. And it was really not a good feeling. So I do know how stressed you can be, and I do understand how you're feeling right now, because like I've been there, done that, and I wore the t-shirt. There are different ways of getting yourself out of that. First of all, the first thing for sure is to stop spending. Just stop it. Stop spending. And you need to get yourself on a budget. And then you start to tackle the debts, and you need to pay. So if you look at everything that you own, you know, everywhere that you owe money, take the one that you owe that has the highest interest rate. So if you have a credit card that you're paying 3%, and then you have another one that you're paying 19%, well, clear the debt of where you're paying 19%, because you know your interest rate is higher, so it's costing you more. That debt is costing you more than this one. You could also go to the bank and get a loan to put all of your credit cards together in that loan, so that way you will have a better interest rate. Another way that would help is to, let's say you owe a lot of money a little bit everywhere, and let's say you owe $600 there and $200 there and $3,000 there and $5,000 there. So what I found was useful was to start by getting rid of the ones that are little. So this month I'm clearing this debt because it's only $200. So that way next month, instead of having to pay at 10 creditor, I will have 9 to pay. So that's another way that you could tackle it and look at it. You start by the small one and you get rid of all the little debts, and then you're paying 2 or 3 people instead of paying 8 or 9. Instead of sending $10 everywhere, it's going to help you, so you're going to be able to put a bigger amount on one. To help you with that, I think that's very important that you take your courage and that you look at the total amount of debt that you have. The total amount. And what you do is, I've put in the blog, you'll see there's a thermometer, and there's a little red ball at the bottom, and then you have little lines with no number. Usually we'll go 0 to 100. With this one, I want you to do it backwards, the other way around. So let's say you have $40,000 in debt. So the ball, the red thing at the bottom, you will put 40,000. And then at each line, you're going to put a smaller amount. So you're going to put like 38, 30, 35, 34, and so on, 20, 15, 10, and the top one is 0. So we're just doing it the other way around. So every time that you clear a debt and that you pay and that your debt load goes down, what you're going to do is you're going to highlight. So that way, when your thermometer is like all red, all full, that means that you are out of debt. And I did that, and for me it helped me. So you need to put that thermometer close to you where you can see it all the time. So either you put it in your office, put it somewhere that you can't miss it. And that is called facing what you've done to yourself. Because if you are in debt, it's because of your actions, it's because of your decision, and it's because of you not managing your money properly. So that is my tip this week, is to have this thermometer and to start paying off your debts. Did you take the 30-day challenge to change your attitude towards money? Did you? So if you did not, I invite you to click on the button below and to take that 30-day challenge. It's totally free. And every morning you will receive an email from me, and we will talk about money. And I'm going to also help you change your mindset regarding money. And if you really, really want to master your finances, you get control of everything, I've created a program. It's called The Keys to Master Your Finances. And in there, I give you all of my tips and tricks, how I got myself out of debt, and how I'm managing my money right now. So I'm going to explain to you that, when I get some money, X percent goes for the necessity, another percentage goes for my education, another for my financial freedom, and I split my money. And by splitting in the basket, it helps me so much, and I know it will help you as well. I'm going to talk about the 10 biggest mistakes that you can do with your money. We're going to talk about the values, like what's important to you, what's not. Where is your money? How do you spend your money? Anyways, I'm talking about a whole lot. I'm giving you a lot of my knowledge in there. And if you want to have control on your money, you want to master your finances and have financial freedom, that is the program for you. So I invite you to click on the little button below. It'll bring you to the webpage, which will give you more information. I'm Rachel Leduc, Ambassador for Women's Potential. I'm wishing you an amazing week. And I'm telling you, don't forget, you need to take control of your money. You need to manage your finances. Have a great week. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.